Detta har hänt.
Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick.
Och så fortsätter det.
This way.
Wow! Jag är tillbaka igen. Game of Thrones.
I love King's Landing in the
King's Landing.
afternoon. The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady
It's
Marjorie.
beautiful here.
Right. It's beautiful here.
Just through here.
Okej.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine.
Vi borde inte ta det. Faktiskt.
Come on, sit down.
Where did you get that?
I know a boy who keeps the Queen's cellar well stocked. Nobody will miss it, I assure you.
Okej.
A little won't hurt. It's just wine.
Refuse to drink.
Suit yourself then. So,
Ingen får se. Berätta nu vad det var hon ville prata om. Jag vill veta. Vad vill du prata om? Prata!
well,
Prata!
I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself.
Oh.
You can tell no one. I want
promise.
to trust you.
I swear, I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Elena for many years. She became pregnant.
Ooh.
It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes,
What? Say what?
I'm fortunate to be where I am. I know that. But to always have to hide.
Was your mother from a noble house? She must have been, to serve Lady Elena.
Yes, though it's not well known. Distant cousins of the Tyrells, I'm told. They wanted nothing to do with me after my mother died.
Who else knows
else?
about this?
Who else knows
Lady
about it?
Marjorie, her grandmother, and now you. It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life. A family
Who
of
do you
my
wish to
own.
marry?
Did you have someone in mind? Someone you'd wish to marry?
I'd have to convince Lady Marjorie to make an introduction first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead.
Ja, varför inte?
Give me a chance
Absolutely.
to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
Of course, Sarah.
Thank you, Mira. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Here I am talking about myself. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father.
Ja, det är tråkigt. Det är tråkigt det där. Men livet går vidare,
You
vet du.
sure you won't have any?
Jag är
You
säker.
look like you could use a drink.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Dvärgen.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Tyrion.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon,
Care
you're
to
going
join us?
about it the wrong way.
Care to join us, Lord Tyrion?
Jag känner honom väl. Från serien.
Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't
Don't
even
dance.
share with me. though that's hardly surprising.
We found it in that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Strange it should find its way into a bush. If Cersei knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it. Yet you're worried about an alliance with me? You need to know what risks are worth taking. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords...
I will speak for House Forrester.
Perhaps you could.
Vad menar han? Vad menar han?
Come with me.
Okej.
These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady?
Yeah. Hon fortsätter dricka. Det är bra tjejen, bra tjej. Drick så mycket du vill.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot.
Hallå där, handsome.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros.
My name is Mira Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Japp, egen hög
Why are you
person.
here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone. This is
That's
no
a
place for a
private matter.
Forrester.
That's a private matter, my lords.
Forresters have nothing to offer, my lord. If you want Ironwood, you'll have to deal with the Whitehills.
Andros. I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us...
You're going to dismiss
You
us?
can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am I.
Enough, Andros.
Lord Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen.
Jag vet inte ens vad som var meningen att jag skulle göra det.
Well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
My family can supply all that the Crown needs.
You're suggesting the Forresters be our sole supplier of Ironwood.
Nej, jag vet inte.
Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You'll have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war.
Nej, kan jag inte göra.
You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
If war comes, I know we will win.
You have no shortage of confidence. I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return.
Okej, berätta vad.
Don't
Det är
worry.
alltid sånt där.
The terms will be fair.
I need more than that.
I'll have an answer for you soon enough. We have an
Okay.
understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you.
Jag hoppas att det
For your
blir
sake, I hope it's the
bra för
former.
båda av oss. Jag är nästan säker på det. Annars kan ju den där snygga
My
där
lady.
hjälpa mig. Follow me into my room. Wow. Ja, nu är vi här igen. Hos den... Vad heter han? Jag kommer inte ihåg vad han hette. Han skulle hämta hem. Leta efter mig. Hallå där! Woo! Åh, jävlar.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
Sneaky! Det är klart de ska följa
If you're
med
to
oss.
save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
You should lead them.
Lead them yourself, uncle.
When I was your age, I too was asked to lead men to save my house. But I failed. We lost everything. This is your fight, Asher. Your family.
Okej,
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that?
Ingen som gillar
We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be
I'll be
charming.
charming.
Right.
Exakt vad jag hade svarat också.
This
Charming.
mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
I trust you.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskar.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Uh-oh. Woo!
Ponte Renas!
Find them.
Junkai Hanujosi
We can't let them live. Junkai. Kom hit, kom hit, kom hit. Woo! Det var nära hjärt.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher.
Absolutely.
Won't be easy.
Just get that
Let's
army.
just get that army. I'm ready.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Spännande. Ja, vem ska vi till nu då? Lady Mira igen. Mira Forrester. Mira's Quarters in King's Landing. Vem smyger på mig? Vem vågar smyga? Hallå? Hallå? Jag kan inte gå. Hallå? Dörren öppen. Är någon i... Är det mitt rum? Är det någon i mitt rum? Nej, kanske inte. Jo, det är nog den där killen. Jag sa ju åt honom att han skulle komma till mitt rum. Eller? Hallå?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Peek? Hello? Krossat det. Right click to back out. Bust in. Är någon här inne eller? Mira, you have a letter. Vad är det med alla de här breven nu då? Look at. Inget
Everything's still here.
Ja, vad bra. Stolen ligger ni. Här då. Desk. Väldigt stökigt
The letters
här.
from my family. What would someone want with them?
Mycket märkligt, mycket märkligt.
Was someone going through my books?
Antagligen. De letar nog efter någonting väldigt värdefullt.
Why would someone do this?
Det är en bra fråga du, Mira. Fortsätta leta. Vi kollar här. Note. Read. Mira. Läs mig. Läs mig, Mira.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Okej. Spännande. Är det en dvärgen eller? Nej, det kan det inte vara. Ja, men ska vi till nu? Vem är vi oss?
That should last through Lady Elena's visit at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir,
I'll tell
it
her.
should not be a concern.
I'll make sure she knows.
It cannot hurt. Most ladies her age.
Enough, Maester.
Maester.
When last we spoke of Elena, you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew.
Okay.
I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Woo! Min vackra framtida dam är här. Klart de ska gå med på marriage. Giftermål.
Roderick?
Hej! Okej, vad ska jag spela för personligt? Den där skämtsamma typen, tror jag. Skärmiga, skämtsamma.
You look...
I know, I'm handsome.
I know, I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humour.
No, just 2 limbs and half a face.
Woo!
Please.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
You look beautiful.
Beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name.
Ja, det blev så.
We danced until the sun came out.
Minnen där, ja. Fina minnen.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I'm really
getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Kärlek.
But Roderick...
Fina ögon.
I need to ask you something.
Absolut.
When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things.
Vadå?
The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
They won't be here.
Trust me. They won't be here long.
That wasn't an answer.
Oh nej, she adopts me.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
Nej! We can't
let him do that to us.
I'm not powerless here, Roderick. If I told him I thought this marriage was wise, he'd listen. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North.
You and I can overcome anything.
I once thought so too. But I have to be practical.
Så det blir inget giftermål.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
Because I love you.
Because I love you, Elena.
Roderick. I wish that was enough.
Det är enough.
But I have to think of my family. I'm going to tell father the betrothal is off.
Oh,
If it
fan.
helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but...
So, the rumors are true.
Nej, inte han igen.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth, you can do much better than this cripple.
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business, Whitetail.
My son's affairs are not your concern.
Then why not tell him why you invited me here?
I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
She practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
If you've hurt Ryan in any way...
Spare me the threats, Roderick. He's fine. I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now I hear you're ordering them around and keeping them dull on wine. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. Sure, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was so self-righteous it made me sick. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Fuck you.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing. And we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your knees.
Jag ska väl följa.
Very good. Now then, since you're a loyal subject,
Nej, jag tror jag ångrade mig. Jag vill
I'll
nog ta det
need
andra
you to
svaret.
pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do that!
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest Ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
We will not stand for this.
What are you gonna do? Bludgeon me with a walking stick? Besides, you just swore an oath to obey me.
That was a sign of respect, not an oath.
Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Fy fan! Hatar honom alltså. Fy fan. Hoppas han typ halshuggs eller någonting.
Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
I can't believe you would submit to him like that. I know you had your reasons, but... he doesn't deserve your obedience.
I did it for Ryan.
Maybe I'd have done the same.
Vad händer nu då?
My lord, are you well?
I'm going to kill him.
I'm going to kill that man.
Woo! Ja, då var vi här, ja.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
You're right.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think.
Okay.
He said you fought for the North with the Forresters. You were there at the Twins.
Yes.
Ja, det var jag.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother.
Men var din broder då?
Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to
We're
their
trying
king?
to fight.
We fought as best we could, but it wasn't enough. The Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Your brother would have won the North's freedom. He deserved to be king. He was good at it.
He was good at everything. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They killed my lord.
They killed my lord. I couldn't stop them.
I keep thinking if I'd been there I could have done something. But chances are I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
Jag måste avsluta. Har vi snackat färdigt eller? Det är spännande. Man blir inte ramla ner härifrån. Jag tror det är högst upp på
nu. Hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
Why would they hate me?
You're different than them. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count.
Så jag kommer bli som du en gång.
Than having brothers you trust.
Wow. Vilken utsikt. Ska jag knuffa ner honom härifrån? Wow. Det var högt.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
Because winter
is coming. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance, don't worry.
The winter is
Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers, thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it.
Kallt uppe.
I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
Fy fan. Frostfinger. Kan jag byta scen nu, så man kan avsluta? Nu pausas det nu här snart. Yes, säger vi. Jag får ta avslut här då. Tack för att ni tittat. Ni får inte missa nästa gång. Imorgon blir det app onsdag. Tror jag. Om jag hittar någon app att spela. Men det gör jag säkert. På torsdag blir det Star Stable. Det får ni se fram emot. Och efter det blir det nog lite mer Game of Thrones. Det får så bra så länge. Hej då!